Thank you for tuning in to Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. Make sure you got a beverage in your hand. Sit back, relax, and engage with us.
What's going on, Tiffany?
Nothing, girl. What's going on?
Girl, nothing. Excited about February, Love Month, Valentine's Day, V-Day, whatever they call it.
Yes.
What you drinking over there? What you got?
I'm just drinking some Stella Rosa, pineapple. Stella Rosa pineapple. Yes.
I bet that's good. I'm drinking champagne, and it is a rose champagne. I can't remember the name of it, but it's pretty good. Like it's real good. It's very good.
Can't go wrong with Stella Rosa.
I know you like all the Stellas. Stella Rosa,
Absolutely.
the Stella Mias, the Stellas, like you getting your groove back.
Can't get me wrong. And I've already got my groove. I ain't lost it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
My bad. She ain't lost the groove. She's
not
still
at all. You got it. Girl,
So what y'all doing for Valentine's Day? What y'all got going on?
girl, with the COVID, not much. It will be a nice evening in the house. When the kids go to sleep, we can enjoy, we'll probably more than likely do like a seafood boil or something once they go to sleep, so they're not in our plates, honestly. But yeah, that's about it. Maybe watch a movie and enjoy. I'll leave it at that.
I don't know what we're doing. We generally don't do much. Oh, I'm sorry. That's on my Lord. We really don't do much for Valentine's Day. Being married, and I normally get a gift. I'm not gonna lie. Like I get a gift, but because of COVID, we're just not going out to eat or nothing. Like I don't see us doing much of anything with COVID and all for Valentine's Day. However, Fat, he got him a little girlfriend. He want to get her a gift.
Oh. No.
I guess I don't know who she is.
But
He got to get gifts out, but I'm just saying, I like to know who he's spending his money on. Is she worth the teddy bear?
I'm just his saying. Choice at this age. Definitely. Well, this is always his choice. Let's be clear. No. We can't have opinions because we know how it used to be. It don't matter what mama say, you still gonna do what you do. So
that's true. That
I'm just saying.
Tell the truth, shine the devil right there. Because
and spoke something.
I try to switch that though a little bit. I be want to be in the business. Like, who is she? What's she talking about? Because see, I have sons. Okay, so I think it's different that a mother of a son. Because I'm more so like, who is she? Is she good enough for my son? Whereas mothers have their daughters and be like, is he good enough to date you? We as growing up in a household full of girls, my mom, we all kind of like, who is the boy? What is he doing? What is this? What is that? Now I'm the mother of a son, and I'm like, what is she doing? What does she bring to the plate? What she look like? Like I'm I'm on that end. So it's when I say it's a different ball game.
Yeah, different. I don't know what to tell you about Aaron and Elena, man. If my husband Aaron has his choice, my girls would be dressed like just that Adam Sandler where the girl was dressed like a boy with khakis. I don't know the name.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's
with the bowl cut.
Yes, he would have them like that if he could. So yeah.
Oh,
but yeah. That's a long way for me.
Time will tell us what that's gonna
long
reveal.
Way for me. Sure, they won't be open with Dad right away.
Oh my God. Help the children, help the little girls, Lord. So moving on, we have a special podcast for February this month. As you all can see, if you can't see us, if you're listening to us, we do have on our red. So we are excited about going into February for our show. We do have we're highlighting throughout our shows small businesses that are definitely out here, that are definitely thriving, succeeding. We want you all to definitely go to. So this month we are highlighting the Personalities Boutique. Owner is Ametria Bobo. She has great garments. I myself have purchased, as well as Tiffany. She has as well purchased these clothes. Great quality, great style. So she is dropping a red line. Her red line is coming out February the 2nd. Make sure you check her out. We are past that date, so it's already dropped. But check her out. Go back if you missed the date. We have had it posted on our different platforms already. But if you did miss it, go back to our platform. There is a link for you to go directly to her site. She has been open for 2 strong years, so she is moving forward, not stopping, dominating. So I'm definitely proud to highlight Personalities Boutique with the owner, Ametria Bobo, who is dear to my heart. So I'm definitely
my sorority.
Yes. Yeah. So Tiffany's excited about this red line because they are sorors. So this is a great thing for her. So now our topic for today is the 5 love languages. So with us going into February, we are talking about love, of course, and we decided to go over the 5 love languages. You may know what yours is, you may not know what it is, but we kind of wanted to go back and forth with what we found out about ourselves by taking the quiz and reading the book. So Tiff, what's your love language?
Actually, my primary love language is acts of service. I think I told you words of affirmation, but it's acts of service, actually. And pretty much, I appreciate things, just being helped out around the house. For example, I like to say what turns me on. If you doing something I ain't got to do, like
yes.
End of the day, and hey, you loaded that dishwasher or did that load of laundry or whatever. Like I'm generally the one that picks the kids' clothes out or make sure they're washed and all of these things. But if that's already done and I ain't got to think or just think about that, yeah, hey,
yes, I agree.
Turn on,
I agree. Mine is also acts of service. That's why we friends. That's why we friends, though. We feel each other. We here. We are here with each other. Okay.
I see.
We here because mine is also acts of service. I definitely appreciate if you stepping up and doing something that I doesn't. Lord, what? What's wrong with me? If you stepping up and doing something that I don't have to do, I'm good. Like that helps me out. If you just do something that I did not have to ask you to do, awesome. If you just I wake up Saturday morning, later in the afternoon, my car already vacuumed out, washed, everything. See, I'm happy. I'm happy, even though I like to wash my own car.
I mean, true.
But that's me. But if it's already done, I don't have to. I don't know. Stuff like that is I'm here for it. Now I did get like about 7% in physical touch. So I'm not a touchy-feely type of woman. Like I don't have you ain't gotta hold my hand. Nah, I'm okay.
Friend, that was one of my lower areas too. Physical touch as well as receiving gifts. And ironically, when I did the quiz, my husband assumed that receiving gifts would be higher. I'm like,
and my husband thought I like because he's a gift giver, so he's like, "Oh, I got this. Here are some cards and surprise flowers." I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But did you take dinner out? Because I was gone all day.
It's absolutely. So and the physical touch. I'm not now, but I will say that that's number one on my husband. So I have to be cognizant of that, because I know that's like his number one love language. So even though it's not mine, I mean, it's part of marriage. You got to compromise. I gotta weigh it. You know.
And I think most, I ain't gonna say all men physical touch, but majority of them might be physical touch. I'm just saying they may be physical touch.
I mean, he wants to cuddle and all of this stuff. Even
Okay.
I'm like I'm hot, but no, but he's my husband, so I know that's his love language. So I am cognitive of that. So, but
And I would say my husband's love language is words of affirmation. He wants you to say, thank you. I appreciate you. You're there for me. Like he likes that confirmation verbally. Whereas if once y'all keep watching the podcast, you'll get to know me. And words of affirmation are very minor on my list. Like for me to just say, I gotta figure out how to do that because I'm not a soft. I'm not soft. So I don't know how to. I can be soft, but I'm not like soft. And to give words of affirmation, like to me, they're filler words in my life. I look at them as like when people are selling things, you know how you have to do filler words and woo the customer and like, hi, how are you? Give them extra and emotion and guide, like all of that. That ain't how I'm set up. But I have to learn how to compromise and figure out how to incorporate that because I'm definitely not oh, thank you so much. That was so good. I didn't know you could do that, babe. You showed me something good. That was nice. See, so if you know how to do that, ladies, like put it in the comment. Let me know. Send me something. Give me some insight, some books. Y'all may read some books or something. Because I'm more so like, oh, okay, you did. Oh, thank you. And he may be looking for like, dang, you didn't appreciate that. I did. That's why I was like, oh, okay, thank you. See, I need help. Well, I need a lot of help. Ladies, if your significant other's love language is words of affirmation, please help your girl out. Help me out. Let me know how to do this because I am not the affirmative type.
Leave us a comment, not just girl_talk on IG, or go to our YouTube channel at Not Just Girl Talk and comment, like, share, subscribe, and also Facebook and Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. So let us know what you're thinking. And our email is under our IG bio. So
yes, let us know what you all are thinking. Give us your insight. What's your love language? Let us know what's your love language. If you got something you want to tell, want some information on the love languages, let us know. We'll definitely give you that information of where to take the quiz. And you can find a book anywhere. You can go Google it online. You can find a book. It's pretty common. I'm sure you all, if you haven't heard about it, it's definitely a common book and quiz that is taken. So we do also want to, because we are not just girl talk, we are highlighting different how do I want to say organizations. Let's say organizations, because this month we are it is American Heart Association month. So we definitely want to be informative. We don't want to give you just girl talk. We want to give you some great information, some great nuggets that can impact your life. And this segment is called Take Notes. So please take notes while we give you some information on the American Heart Association, being that we are in the month of February. Tiffany, let them know what they can learn about the American Heart Association.
So, as Ashanti just stated, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the American Heart Association. I'm going to start off by giving you some risk factors for heart diseases. Your age, sex, race, ethnicity, and family history are common risk factors. Some common heart diseases are coronary artery disease, high blood pressure or hypertension, cardiac arrest, and cardiomyopathy. Some things we can do, though, to prevent some of these diseases or heart diseases are to exercise, eat a healthier, well-balanced diet, managing our stress, not smoking, and limiting our alcohol intake. So the first Friday of February is designated for National Wear Red Day. This year it would have been February 5th, which has of course already passed. But we strongly encourage you guys to still support the cause, and let's rock our red to show them that we support heart disease anytime in February or anytime. So heart disease is the #1 leading cause of death in the world. It nearly doubled from 1990 to 2019. That's 12.1 to 18.6 million deaths. On a personal note, I suffer from high blood pressure. It's not something, I've had it since I was 25. I'm not necessarily overweight or eat the most unhealthiest. My dad suffers from hypertension or high blood pressure, and both of his parents did as well. So at this point, of course, I do take my medicine as I should, and I also try to do a lot of the prevention tips that I've mentioned. Eating a healthier diet and managing my stress. I don't smoke, and I do limit my alcohol intake. So hopefully you found this information beneficial. Maybe you suffer from a heart disease, or someone that you love dearly can benefit from the information that was provided. All of the information provided came from the American Heart Association's website, and that's at www.heart.org. Again, that's www.heart.org.
Okay, so y'all definitely go check out their site. We just like to give you all some useful information that you all can use for your daily life in our Take Notes segment. So we definitely highlighted the American Heart Association. If you know anyone who is currently experiencing any of these illnesses, maybe yourself, check out their site for some helpful information to move you forward, especially during this time that we're going through. We definitely want to be more healthy if we are not. If we are, we want to stay healthy. So definitely check that out, and definitely a shout out to the American Heart Association for their great work that they are currently doing and will continue to do in the future. So we have a special guest that will be appearing on the show today. Tiffany, just give us some insight, give us some information on who's coming on the show today.
So we have Mr. Christopher Williams. We went to MTSU together, or Middle Tennessee State University, and he's an Alpha, my husband's fraternity brother, and line brother specifically. And he's an author, poet, spoken word performer, and he actually, or pre-COVID, hosted Under One Roof, where he had entertainers, such as comedians, spoken word artists, and all of these things, and live music, and just a great vibe all around. So I'm excited to get his perspective from a male's perspective, because this is not just girl talk. So, Chris, I am so thankful and happy that you decided to come to Not Just Girl Talk and support us. But I definitely want to introduce you to my partner, my friend, my girlfriend, Ashanti Davis, all the way from Maryland. We've been friends since middle school. So,
okay.
Yes. So, you want to go ahead and get into this right away. This is Love Month. So we are excited and got some questions. Hopefully, they're comfortable enough for you to answer. And maybe we make some love connections. We don't know. So
you never know. You never know.
You never know, because you know how we do.
I mean,
I know this is you all's first podcast, and this is also my first podcast, being a guest on one. So first time for everything.
So you don't know. You may be a guest in the future. We don't know. It may be our love connection show. I don't know, but we don't know.
We're going to find out.
Yes, we will. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so happy to have you on Not Just Girl Talk, coming from the male perspective. So with us being two ladies, you know, we have a woman's perspective on things. So we're so happy to have you here, just to kind of shed light on what the male side of dating is, especially during the times that we're in. However, let me backtrack a little. So me and Tiffany, we have question of the day, if you will. So our question that we have is it or isn't it okay to to use a coupon on the first date? Now, me and Tiffany, we already had a discussion. She thinks people will agree with her. I think people are going to agree with me. What you say? You tell us. So let us.
For my first question, I would definitely say that's not an easy one, but I can answer it honestly though. Have I used a coupon? Yes, I have. Did I make sure that the female did not know I was using a coupon? Yes, I did. I'm all about my money, and I will never probably use a coupon on food. But say we're going out, bowling or miniature golf, and these are dates that I have taken females out on. Yeah, I might use a coupon. So there you go.
But it was discreet.
Yes.
But it was still a coupon used.
Yes.
So I was right.
No, I just don't agree. Hold on. Was it like
I've used a coupon more than once, and each time I have used one, the female has never known I used it.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's my thing. If it's done, so it's like a Groupon. Like Groupon?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But she
What's
don't know.
wrong with it on food?
Because you got to present that at the table when it's time for the ticket, right?
Now. It's discreet enough.
I haven't yet. I'll just say that. I haven't. Not saying that I wouldn't, but I don't know.
So are these first date occurrences, or are these, different days?
Yeah. First date, I've only used it on the first date once.
Okay.
The first date, yeah. That was part of the question, so that was my bad. But I have only done it once on the first date.
Okay.
So people, we see.
I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but I'm just like, no. Like you said, food. Most of the time, a first date is dinner. Was the first date since you've never used it on food? It couldn't have been a dinner date.
It wasn't a dinner date. No, I like to get to know somebody on the first date, so we actually went to go play some miniature golf, and that's where I used a coupon at. So.
Oh, okay. That's cool because she don't know about that. But dinner, I'm talking you at the table and you like, ma'am, here go my 50% off.
So we didn't say all of that. We didn't say that I just said the use of a coupon. I just think that means you're fiscally responsible. I ain't got a problem with it.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
I agree with the responsibility aspect. First date, I say no.
Okay, well.
But that's me. Neither here nor there. I still feel like people gonna agree with me. But anyway, just because y'all two, on the same page.
Yeah. Keep those comments coming. IG, not just girl _talk, and Facebook, not just girl talk with Tiffany and Ashanti.
YouTube as well. Put the comments.
YouTube
let us know.
Well. And YouTube, not just girl talk.
For the fellas out there, let me know because. I might be the odd one, but like I said, if I'm going to save some money, I'm going to save some money. That's the way it is.
I respect the savings. First date, no, but
you
after
is,
See, I would rather ball out after I get to know you. Like,
yeah, but she may not be. May not be worth it.
First date, yeah.
May not make it to the second.
Might not.
I'm just
but
saying.
I think that's why you set up these other locations that I'm willing to take a person on for my first date within a certain amount, of money. Okay, let's move on because I'm not winning. I ain't winning over here. Tiffany?
All right, so we're going to get into some of these questions we want to ask you, Chris. I want to ask you about dating currently during a pandemic, COVID-19, And how is that? Do you prefer online dating or face-to-face dating?
Old school, 100% face to face. I have never done online dating. For the past 2-3 years, I have totally said I'm against it. I'm against it. But with COVID and me getting a little bit more open-minded, I guess as they say, am I considering doing it in 2021? Yes. I don't even know how I'll be going about like creating a profile or any of that, but yeah, I'm old school face to face. Now during COVID, because I'm face to face, 2020 was a very slow dating year. I will say that. There was a female friend that I was dating before the pandemic hit, and that went probably all the way up until about early May. And then after that, I didn't have like a first date until like mid-September. So not traveling, not dating during the summer. It was what it was. But yeah.
So just trying to stay safe. I get it.
Yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah, it did. So you have dated face to face during COVID.
He said
yes.
just once. Yeah.
So you all had the mask, and how was it? Because a lot of people who are not, I'm not on no date.
It was
somebody. I want to know, how was it?
Well, it was somebody that I already knew, somebody I worked with. And
okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't like a stranger or a blind date type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody I had already known after a few conversations at work, since pretty much they're the only people that I was interacting with. Just through conversation, we decided, I was like, hey, let's just try it out. So we went out on one date in September, and then we went out on a second date in October, and then just realized like, yeah, we just friends. This ain't gonna work. So, but we wore our mask, sat down, ate, took off the mask, but it was cool. But it was after things started slowing down and before they started picking up, like during the holiday season. So it was during that optimistic time.
We might be out, we might not be. We can go, we can't go.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
Tip, you want me to bounce? Okay, I got a question. Well, you want it? You got it?
So the next question that I had,
hold up before we ask the question.
Yeah, I actually think.
I got something. Hold on. What are you drinking? Because on our show, I'm just pausing in the middle because this is what we do on a podcast. We just finna break. We have beverage of the day. So
okay.
Is that it? Y'all know how they do the scratch?
Yeah. Well, usually right now I'll be watching a football game and having a nice little, mixed cocktail in my hand. But because I gotta work, I am drinking Minute Maid strawberry lemonade.
Very responsible. So I am, but I feel like basic. But I'm drinking Stella Rosa pineapple.
I'm drinking champagne, Shandon. It's a rose.
I was like, why is it red?
It's rose. Rose. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what I'll be drinking.
Okay.
That's our beverages that we have. So we want to sip and talk and get to know each other in a comfortable environment. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage. Whatever you want to drink, that's fine. Just sit back and sip and listen to us. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I didn't compliment you on the sign above your head with the label of the new show. I wanted to. That is nice. Nice.
Oh, thank you. My daughter put it together. Got to put people to work. She's on payroll.
Whole production crew.
She spelled everything right too, so you gotta give her props on that.
Yes,
she better. She know who her mom is.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Tim. What's the next question that you got for Chris?
Okay, so the next question I have is: has a woman ever approached you to go on a date? And if this has happened to you, if so, were you okay with it or not? And if so, why?
I have never had a woman approach me out on a date. And sometimes that's even a question that I'll ask a female, like even on a first or second date. Like, hey, have you ever asked out like a dude? Like, have you ever just got the courage? Most of them say no. But yeah, I would be 100% okay with it. I mean, I'm not sure why people would be like closed-minded on it. I know different guys have different thoughts about it, but yeah, I'll be cool with it. But from what I've learned, not a lot of females have even done it, being that we are, in the 2020, 2021, which is a surprise to me. So
yeah. So what about, and I know I'm not supposed to continue this question that,
No, it's cool.
What about marriage? What do you feel about women proposing to men?
well, since I'm still in the
hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
I don't know if there's a right answer to that. I don't know if there's a right answer to that because, like,
it is. But go ahead.
Don't listen to her.
Because the way I look at it is like straightforward. If my girlfriend was to ask me, and yet I'm wanting to marry her, but yet I just haven't went through the process of like asking, and she just got impatient and was just like, how do I say no if I love her? Like if I'm thinking I'm going to marry her and she just beats me to the punch, but I just don't think that a female would ever do that. I mean,
I done seen some social media stuff. Like I done seen it.
Well, I'm just talking about the type of girls that I date.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah. I know, like, I just don't think they would ever do that. But yeah, like, I'm against it. But if it happened and I loved her, like, I don't know how I could say no. Like that's.
I think two ways on this. Okay. First of all, let's go back to the dating. Okay. I'm gonna go back and then I'm gonna come up. So let me go back to the dating now. You're okay. You would be okay if a woman approached you to ask you out.
Yes.
Would you then? Because for me, I would guess because we're all in the same. I would say age bracket 30, mid 30s. Are you 30?
Mid 30s. Yeah.
You mid 30s. Okay, cool. So within our bracket, we just do things different than the younger generation. So I feel like the younger ladies are asking, or maybe more, approaching to men than maybe our generation. That's just my thinking. So if a woman did approach you to ask you out on a date, I guess I'm trying to say, would you feel the need to truly pursue her? Or do you think that she asked you, so she should in turn more so pursue you? Because I think the roles kind of get reversed.
I mean, I can see how you could think that, but like for me, a date is a date. And I'm not gonna try extra hard if I get asked. Well, I've never been asked, so who knows? I'm not gonna try extra hard if I do the asking or if I get asked. Like when I'm out on a date, I'm still gonna be chivalrous. I'm still gonna be a gentleman. I'm still gonna crack a few laughs. This is just who I am. So, I mean, now on her end, will she feel like she has to do more? I really don't know. That might be a different talk for a different day with a different guest.
Okay.
You hear that word, shivers?
I know, I heard. So you opening doors out here.
Oh, is it dead? It ain't dead.
Are you opening the door? You open the door on the first, like you opening her door and all of that?
And all of that, yeah.
Oh, see, ladies, y'all hear that, right? Yeah, opening doors. Okay, people know. I teach my sons to open doors, so you was talking right. Oh, yes. So going into the marriage question and your answer, so I can see how you wouldn't say no. I mean, she asked you, you love her, like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. But I think if a woman asks the male to marry her, I think she takes away from you being, from the man finding the wife. You see what I'm saying? I think she takes away from that foundational thing of marriage.
Marriage. That's what I'm saying. Like by the the type of lady that I'm attracted to, personality and just appearance, I just know that throughout our dating process, if she even has like the idea of doing it, at some point in time, I probably realize that this is not the woman for me. Just because I just don't see her just stepping out on that ledge to do that. But again, I can't say that I'm against it because, I mean, some females just know what they want and they're like, I'm not going to waste my time another however many years waiting, and they just need to know. So.
But the scripture, I know I'm doing scripture. The man finds the wife. You know, like he finds the woman who's already prepared to be a wife. So if she steps in and does it, I think she just, from the beginning of the foundation, doesn't set the tone properly. And that's just my opinion in that. And y'all can let us know how y'all feel, you know, based on our questions and, you know, our opinions. But I just think that foundation gets twisted a little bit.
Yeah.
In my aspect.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for in a woman? And because you know y'all looking for something, we looking for something. What can a woman gain by dating you? So you're looking for something. So what is it that she's gaining by dating you as well?
Well, I guess I'll start with the second part. Like what do I have to offer? Mm-hmm. Which my time and money management is something that
because you're using these coupons. Go ahead, start up.
Hey, the truth is, I've been debt free for over 4 years now. Hey,
wait a minute. Hold on.
Like when I tell you that I'm financially stable, I don't sugarcoat it. A lot of people don't know how to do that and still be able to enjoy life. And then my time management, like I really don't put a high importance on sleep. Like I get about 4 or 5 hours just because I'm always up trying to find like the next hustle, always trying to make money, always trying to do things. So that's me. But when it comes to what she can offer me, or what I'm actually looking for in a female, it's pretty much just a balance. Like I don't want her to
hold on. Let's start up. I'm sorry. Go back to because I was excited for the single ladies. So let's like rewind because I probably interrupted all that because I was shouting. So we're gonna start over so they can hear you properly. So I won't be interrupting somebody's blessing.
So where are we rewinding it to?
What you can offer.
What you was debt free.
Oh yeah, for 4 years.
So just start. Just go back to that part. Just go again.
And be quiet.
I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm good at managing my time and my money. I've been debt free for over 4 years. I really don't throw a high importance on sleep. I usually sleep about 4 or 5 hours, and I'm just always trying to find ways to make money or be productive. I love traveling, and I can also offer that, especially if there's a lady out there that, you know, likes to travel, but tends to not want to go on trips because I know from experience, a lot of my friends will go on couples trips, and they'll invite you. And yet you want to go, but then you just be like, next time. So there's that. But in a female, what I look for is literally like one that could be like my balance almost, like not a complete opposite, but one that's going to be like more structured. Like I'm more spontaneous. Like I could like wake up Friday and be like, hey babe, let's take a trip. We got work. No, we don't got to work. We both got a sick day. Let's go ahead and take this trip just out of the blue. Like I'm spontaneous like that. But to have a female that's more structured, more organized, I think that would be a good balance. And then a female that's spiritual. Like I'm a spiritual person. I'm not really religious. Some people get the two confused, but somebody who is like just seeking to become a better person and, you know, following the footsteps of God. But I guess that's a nice little just like broad without getting like too detailed. But yeah.
That was real good.
Listen, ladies, Shanti apparently was, so she was talking about these coupons, and I just want to point out that when the mention of debt free for 4 years came, it was a different vibe from her. And the credit score over 800, ladies. I don't know if you caught it, but hey.
He might want to pull that coupon out on their first date, though.
Now you
I just had to refinance my house. So
she's changing now, that coupon situation.
I don't know.
I told you.
The 800 sounded good. The 800 credit score. Debt free 800 credit. That sounds real good.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know it was that high, and I ain't even ashamed to like brag about it. But when I refinanced,
you should not be. People bragging about 400s out here.
Hey, I refinanced my house, and then of course they're refinancing. They over here and they giving me the score, and I'm like, "Hey, Christopher Williams is a popular name. Like, are you sure you got the right one?" Type of thing. And they say, "Yeah, social matched up. This got to be you." I said, "Cool."
So that's really good. I'm excited for the lady out here. So I didn't want to mess up your blessing. So I had to have him start again because I was like shouting for you, whoever you may be.
No, I appreciate it because I used to keep like a lot of my just personal accomplishments, such as that, like just secret, like because it seemed like it was like too personal. But then just talking to my brother mainly, because he's a younger brother, but yet he's been through marriage and he's gotten the different experiences than me. He's just like, man, why not be open about it? He was like, it ain't like it's bad news. Like it's good news and somebody else could learn from it. So
I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. So let us know. So Tiffany already told us pretty much that you are a poet.
Yes.
So definitely let our listeners know where they can find you, and things like that. Like, what do you do? Kind of your background, how you came into doing poems and poetry. So give them a little bit background about that.
Well, poetry has always been a love, like even in high school. But as we know in high school, we have like an image to maintain. You know, you don't want to let people know that you like poetry, especially from a guy's perspective. It was just like, yeah, but at that time I like reading it more than I did like writing it and reciting it, just because I could just put my own understanding of what it meant and people get different things from it. So I just like the idea of poetry. So I did a little bit in college, and then I kind of just fell off by the wayside. And then there was an event that just started up probably about 3.5, 4 years ago called Poetry in the Borough. And I went there surrounded by other poets, started reciting, did a couple YouTube videos just to like put my poetry out there. And then from all that, I wrote a book titled Different Sides, Works of a Creative Mind Poetry. And pretty much the book is laid out as there's different characteristics that we all have. And each chapter just goes into poems that reflect that side of me, emotional, spiritual, relational, creative. So yeah, that's my love for poetry. I perform when I can. Really haven't been able to do that much performing lately, but yeah, you can follow me at IG at C.A. Williams Poet, Facebook C.A. Williams Poet, and then keep a lookout for any type of flyers that might be on where I might be performing in the upcoming months. So yeah, that's me.
Did you have one that you wanted to do on this episode?
Well, I mean, I mean, because of the topics that we're discussing, I figured.
I
forgot. Yeah. I figured one or the other will be better. So
what we're discussing is fine.
Yeah, I could go like intimate and sexual, or I could just go like relationship based. So
you can pick. You pick whichever one you want to go with. That you want to let people.
This is you all's show, so I figured it was only polite enough for me to ask on pretty much just what you all would like to get out of this show, because one might overstep and then the other one might not step up enough. So that's why I asked.
Well, let's be modest.
Let's do,
because Tiffany, a school teacher.
Don't do it like that. Don't do me like that. I would say relationship.
Let's go with this one is titled, or this is a copy of the book, Different Sides. I'll be reading a poem out of this one titled Unanswered Question. I continue to ask myself, what does it take to build something real, not based off of money or looks that may be fake? All these years of living and I still don't know what it takes to be taken serious. Because even though I love to hear her laugh, the jokes can wait. Can somebody, absolutely anybody, please tell me what does it take to find love, to find something so great? See, maybe our first date should have been a blind date, or maybe we should have met on the website, Meet Your Mate. But all I am is curious. I'm just curious to know, what does it take? Is it something as simple as knowing if you prefer old school Temptations or new school Drake? Or when we go out to dinner, how you like your steak? See, this be my wish when I blow out the candles on my birthday cake. I just want to know, what does it take for one date to turn into 78? Maybe I should have asked you earlier in life. Maybe I waited too late. But see, I know that I'm a good man. I open up doors for ladies. I'm a gentleman. And when you say that you can't, I am telling you, you can. I am your motivation and your inspiration. But yet, this does not seem like it's enough to say that I have found love. So when it comes to the question, what does it take? You all may have different answers. So I'll just continue to do what I always do. And when it comes to finding love, I'll just patiently wait. So hopefully you all like that one.
You already snap. Okay. Yes.
I do a little bit of poetry.
That was a lot of poetry.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. That was so good. Let us know. Oh my God, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was good. That was really good. Tiffany, did you have anything else?
Well, we just thank you and appreciate you so much for coming on. And we know that you got important things to do today, but we appreciate you for taking out the time to chat with us and allow us to peek into your dating life and all of that. So
small peek.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for giving us that good information. Somebody, y'all blessing right there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
This was fun. And I commend you all. I wish you all the best in 2021 with this new podcast. And I'm excited to see where it takes y'all. Hey, who knows where it might take me?
I know, right?
Yeah.
So we definitely thank you. It's two things that we want to make sure you always do. Number one, refill your cup
and vibe with Tiffany and Ashanti.